everyone, Lisa here. I don't have my sign. Interdimensional 5D. If you go to sleep at night and you think you've done something in the night, more than likely you have. We consider this that you work for the army of the Lord or you work for the army of the bad guys. Either way, I'm speaking to you. My theorems are based on Dolores Cannon's work, reading the Bible, my own personal experiences, and studying some ancient alien theory craft. Now, this is an unusual message today. It's kind of a personal message. I've been under extreme attack. I don't know what happened with my last marriage, but if you look at my hair, it looks like something extreme has happened to me. And I've started having dreams like waking up being fearful. So something occurred. I left circumstances, and I believed I was speaking to God. Now, I'm here. This channel is about my journal and walk away. I had to walk away from 25 years of being mom, being the wife, my own home, having my own life. And whilst the marriage wasn't perfect, I was comfortable. I allowed myself to get comfortable. I don't have makeup on now, and this journal is about me having been abused terribly, learning how to like myself with and without makeup. Now, I'm 68 years old, scrapping it out there in the world, my very first tattoo, and it's hard for women. This is a hard world for women. When you used to look like this, I hope this. Okay? And now you look like this. Doors don't open. And then you're 68. Why would we hire a 68-year-old? And this is my struggle. So, I just had two very wealthy people, a man named Charles Atwell and Ben Cumberbatch, were laughing at me. And unfortunately, they like to get right up into my third eye and make me know they're laughing at me. It's a humiliation thing. And it saddens me that Benedict Cumberbatch was one of my favorite actors. They were laughing, and I did things psychically. And I have to wonder, are you laughing now, Mr. Atwell? And Ben, the last I heard, you could hardly say words. And it's like, what the fuck? Anyway, they're coven members. Whoa, we're 50 years old, Ben, and you're acting like you're 12. What the fuck? And I'm what to you? That you have to keep this old lady down? She's too ugly to teach spiritualism. She has no real background. Well, who the fuck are you? And I mentioned your name. Please do me the honor of a lawsuit. Anyway, last night, and they've been tormenting me for, some of them for over 10 years, along with my second husband. So, I've been reading Jenny Lesko's book, Fighting to Flourish. She had lost a child. I lost, seemingly, my life. Okay? When I talk about suicide, trust me, I fight against that. I'm fighting against. What's the point? Why should I struggle yet again? So, does anyone out there plan for disaster? I didn't. Now I don't know what to do. I've asked God, why? Why am I here? Why are you asking me to go through this? Yet again. Now I know there's other people out there who talk about witchcraft and being attacked, gang stalked, energy weapons, so I know some of you know about this stuff. Imagine living with someone for over 25 years and then after a while, 10 years later, you find out they were part of a witchcraft coven and they'd been doing magic on you the whole entire time. Taught to them by the first husband. I asked God, why are you making me go through this again? Stupid Lisa, I suppose I am. Robbed by my siblings, robbed by husband number 1, and who knows what ex number 2 did. I had to walk away from the most heinous gang stalking. And I know something physical has been done to me, but I only have circumstantial evidence. I have nothing concrete. And that's how witchcraft and warlocks work. They work through your mind, your subconscious. They'll put you to sleep at night. They usually have somebody who works for a pharmacy, so they have the drugs to knock you out. I rant and I rave here on this channel about some of the absurdities I see in the world. I believe I received messages from angels. But you know what? Maybe my mind has just gone mad. As I've been alone for so long, I was even alone in those marriages raising children. Maybe I just made up this angelic team. Maybe hermits go mad. They say when people are alone for too long, they lose it in the head. I've been so alone for so long, it's not even funny. Even alone in married life, with only my children as my real companions, my compatriots, as it were. Yet, always, the other spouse brainwashed them. Telling lies. And you have to wait for your kids to grow up and find out the hard truths on their own. Because I personally don't think it's right. If that one person's bad-mouthing the other parent, I won't do it in return. After all, I have to go to sleep at night and look at myself in the mirror. I don't have to do what they do. And I find it difficult as I try to walk my journey as me, trying to like myself again, relearning how to paint, relearning how to think free, realizing my why is different now. I don't have children to raise. But having a whole team of people on the planet messing with me in the 5D reality as if they were God to me, doing constant ridicule and humiliation spells and techniques at me, and then actually coming into my real life, keeping my channel down. There's somebody who picks up my other phone, my 913 number, and my new number here in Alabama, it's like somebody's screenshotting my fucking phone, and it ain't me. I can only hope it's the acronyms, and someday my exes will go to jail. Maybe I'll get my inheritance. It sure would be a blessing. As I really have lost faith, in a way, that I'm ever going to make it out of this situation. And will I just tool down the road and put the 38 to my head? I know there's people out there who want me to do that. And I fight against it. So, if you watch me, I have to make this promise to you. I will be back. I know there's kids out there. I know there's your little Harry Potter tykes. I don't know who you are, but you kids have probably fucking saved my life. Know this to be true. Because the path I'm walking on really sucks. And if you're walking on it too, I commiserate with you. And hopefully, maybe these next words that came from a reading, I'm not going to read you that whole thing. I wrote those words to God last night. And I'm about there. They've done an excellent job. Bravo, Sophie Hunter's coven. Bravo, Mr. Trent Reznor's coven. I'm broken. I'm just about there. And if God doesn't intervene soon, you might just get your wish. And maybe those little boys will keep popping into my head. Miss Lisa, we need you. I hope that's true. The word for today is foundation. I pulled boom boom cards this morning, and at this point in my life, I have to be real honest with you folks. I don't know that any of this has any meaning. I mean, people do come and say, damn, I don't know how you knew that about me. And I think that's cool, but, you know, so far, my card pulls have been telling me really great things. And nothing but shit has been hitting my heels and my face for a very, very long time. Well, when you got an ex-husband, you know what they do in the witchcraft covens, they take shit and put it on their personal parts and fuck, and then project out a person and shit fuck, and they shit fuck your life. Well, that's happened. I have the Claire that can smell Eau Claire, and I've smelled it. So, kudos to you guys for being amazing in your fucking witchcraft and fucking with my life. And it does what for you? Benedict Cumberbatch? Victor Radcliffe? William Vanderfluff? Whatever the fucking Cumber bitch that your wife had to come up with the Cumber bitches, which is so foul. I guess I should have known you were foul. Anyway, I never thought Cumber bitches was cool. And I only joined once to say, you spelled yourself on that fucking movie. Stupid Doctor Strange. Well, these two cards came out. The Shapeshifter, which some of these actors and actresses are, and the Venom. So out there amongst us in 5D, if you relate to this stuff, and it is fucking real, and I'm fucking fighting a fucking plethora of fucking demonic, soulless individuals. Shapeshifters. Venomous ones. They're out there in the dream time. You little boys, watch out. The new moon, which is the 21st, it's coming up. Universal law is going to hit the next time they do ritual. This guy, Moon Supreme, and it could be one of two guys or more, is going to have remorse and sorrow. Know this to be true. Especially if after you're laughing. The Empress is putting up boundaries. Or any Empress. Put up your boundaries. You're working through some shadows. And we got the you do not yield. I guess my daughter's telling me this. Where I am right now. Do not yield. What does she write here? You do not yield. Refusal to surrender, even in extreme adversity. Difficult to remember. And then with that message, the number 29 came out. So something occurs on the 29th of this month. In June of next year, in the East, there will be basking for the Princess of Fun, as there will be transformation through nature speaking. And that's all I gotta say today. It wasn't a pleasant message. It's a heartfelt one. It's an honest one. It's a real one. You know, I challenge God all the time as He challenges me to keep on walking, keep moving forward. And I gotta tell you, people, right now, I feel like I'm in a river and I have to walk up into that current with my stuff held up high. And I'm tired and I'm weary. And I don't know that I'll ever finish the road. I don't know that I'll get there. I don't know if it'll kill me or if I will triumph in some way. I quit claim deed my home to my son so he wouldn't lose a spot in this world to live. And Mom went off like a tigress on her own. I never in my life thought it would be this difficult, as I don't feel 68, and I forget how I look. I still think of myself as that pretty girl. And I guess the world just doesn't like it. They don't see people that way. They don't see into your heart. They don't know what you can do. There's just so much legalism and judgmentalism. It's almost very disgusting. So if I'm not on here for a while because I am pretty fucking low, I'll touch base so you don't worry about me. Now, I came out and said those words because I could use your prayers. I'm in a pretty fucked up place right now, and I don't know why I'm going through it. Because quite frankly, I don't think I did the karmic behavior in my marriages. I think I was pushed and maneuvered and manipulated. and even manipulated by people I don't know. Now, how do we come to be like that in America? Is it really true? I'm just not white enough? I'm just too bold enough? I'm just not educated enough? Like, what the fuck is the problem? Anyway, peace out. I think some of you are amazing. And I love some of you. No, I love you all. That's what God tells us to do, right? I won't forget. I might not help some of you out, you miscreants especially, but I will wish you the best. I won't do to you what you've tried to do to me. I might do worse if God tells me I can, and He empowers me to. But it won't be the same. Know this to be true. Anyway, be well, people. I hope your journey is going much better than mine. I wish you all the peace and love in the world as we come close to the end of the season for the pagans. Samhain's almost here. I personally don't dress up or do that holiday. I put charms on my doors because so many people do stupid spell work. It's ridiculous. And I'll wear my bells and make sure the energy stays positive. So stay positive. Don't do too many mischievous things on Halloween. And please stay safe, people, okay? Love you now. Bye.